Heaven know, everybody. Michael here. Today is February 9th. It's a quarter moon. And if you check the astrology and the planets and those who talk about it and those who really study it, I'm so grateful for those people, and you guys know who you are. You guys are the best, really. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. And if you look at the messages, the message says to release everything that doesn't serve you. Once again, this is a multi-step process that you just got to keep on refining yourself. And because as you learn something, your truth changes. You know, when you were a little baby, your truth was the bottle. You needed the bottle, or you needed the nourishment from your mother. And that was the truth for sure. And then as you get a little older and you find your voice, then the truth turns into, no, I don't want to do it. You know, when you're maybe 3 years old, sometimes earlier, you just say no. And you start stepping into your new truth. And then when you become let's say a high schooler, and man, you really start learning things that make you think different ways. And it's a constant refinement, you know. So I know we've heard over and over, get rid of the things that don't serve you. And so once again, on this February 9th, that's what the call is, to refine even more and get rid of even more of the things that hold you back and the things that don't properly align. Not that they're never going to align, or that anything is forever, whatever that even means, because in the now, there's just the now, you know. But right now, it's time to to refine yourself even more and get rid of even other things or other people or other habits that cause confusion and take you away from being totally calm inside with your authentic self. So this is the call of New Earth leadership, is to continue to refine, and today really dig deep and take some steps that may be hard, you know. It could be relationships, or it could be a job that's slowly smothering your soul as you go to it again. And then be open and be ready for what comes next, because you can't get what comes next until you make space. You can't move on to a spoon for nourishment until you get rid of the bottle. You know what I mean? You can't you can't have that bottle in your mouth and be shoving things with the spoon. You got to get rid of the bottle and pick up the spoon or the spork or the fork or whatever you're going to use for the nourishment. And that's what's going on now. I know there's a lot of people out there that understand what I'm saying, and there's a lot of people that totally don't. I get it, and you know, all the best to you. Really, my heart really wants you to have all the best. And then there's those in the middle that are kind of think about it, but they look at their security and they look at their safety or their comfortableness, and they're like, are you kidding me? I've had this my whole life, or what you may think has been your whole life, maybe your whole adult life, or for the last 5 years, or even if it's right now in the moment, and you're like, I don't want to give it up. Well, if it's not helping you express your highest self, then give it up And know that the energy that you spend giving it up is going to be spread out to other people having a hard time. And together we'll all rise to a higher expression of our authentic selves. And it won't be the end. There'll be new truths that come that make us stand even taller. So on this February 9th, take the step, even if it's little. Take the step to create space. Pray about it. Meditate about it. Say no to that thing that you may be consuming that you feel like it's not giving you the highest health or the highest clarity. And find someone else doing the same thing and band together as long as you can, because you might band together for a little bit and then you might rocket off and continue your expansion and your blooming in another space. But that little baby space hanging out with somebody at that time was needed, and it was needed for you, and it was needed for them. And so be brave, everybody. Heaven O, it's Michael. Be brave and take the steps. The world needs it. America needs it. We're going to go through a big transformation soon, and we are already, but it's going to start being defined. People are going to know their roles. But you got to get clear first. You got to get rid of all those things that don't serve you. So this is my blessing for everybody, to take that step. Keep on refining yourself. Keep on rising. Create a fantastic day. New Earth Leadership. Love you.